continue our working day at Ukraine Crisis Media Center, and I give the floor to Presidential Administration spokesman on ATO-related issues, Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk. Good afternoon. Today's briefing will start with the information. Today in the morning, the enemy violated Minsk agreements in the Donetsk area. The enemy opened fire at our positions, and the enemy used Grad systems. They fired from two directions, and they launched 20 shells. And there were no casualties of these military actions. And we now demonstrate a video of this accident. And we remind that today there will be a round of talks in Paris at the level of ministries of foreign affairs, and by using Grad systems in Donbass, the militants try to please their Moscow curators. And now the events in the ATO area during the last 24 hours in Lugansk area, there were no shellings of Ukrainian positions. At the same time, a sniper was active and he killed a Ukrainian serviceman that patrolled the territory near Severodonetsk in Stanично-Lugansky region. In Donetsk area, the situation was the most tense in the region of Donetsk airport. In the course of enemy shelling in Pisky, one Ukrainian serviceman got injured, and episodic provocations of the enemy were observed in other areas, Lugansk, Zaitsevo, Verkhnytorets. Also, the situation was tense in Mariupol area. The enemy shellings were along the line of contact, and the enemy uses actively mortars, anti-aircraft weapon, and armored vehicles. ATO forces are forced to return fire to stop enemy provocations. And the hottest area was in Mariinka and also in the region of Dokuchaevsk and at the front line near Talakivka and Shirokino. Moreover, in Mariupol area, our field engineers are active. In the region of Shirokino, they deactivated more than 150 explosive devices. These are grenades, anti-personnel mines, self-made explosive devices, and also prohibited by the Geneva Convention fragmentation mines. On the whole, during February 2016, in Mariupol area, our field engineers deactivated more than 1,000 of explosive devices. Among them are 82 millimeter and 120 millimeter mortar shells and tank shells, and also some other ammunition to Uragan and Smerch system. During the last 24 hours, in the result of the military actions, one Ukrainian serviceman was killed and one was wounded. SBU of Ukraine, together with the police forces, found a cache of arms. They confiscated 5 grenades RPG-5, 2 grenades F1, and also fuses to it. And also, in the course of the personal belongings check, police officers found 44 cartridges to automatic gun and a knife and also an explosive device. Also, In Avdiivka, they confiscated 120 cartridges to Kalashnikov gun, and the man couldn't explain the origin of this ammunition. Also in Toretsk town, former Dzerzhinsk, police officers found a cache of arms in the attic of one of the buildings. They found 200 cartridges, 3 shells to RPG-7, and 2 kilograms of gunpowder. The man explained that he found all this in the forest line and took these ammunition home. So training continue in Kharkivshina. National Guard Academy students, they were trained in they had some firing training using different types of arms and military equipment. They fought with imaginary enemy, and they used some mortars, and they also volunteers took part in training, and also with the students of the National Academy of the National Guard of Ukraine. They also conducted some medical training and how to provide first aid to those who were wounded. So there were 60 shellings provided by the enemy during these 24 hours. Do you have some questions? Dear colleagues, do you have some questions or comments? If there's no comments or questions, thank you. We end our press conference. Thank you until the next time. And the next press briefing